Hey guys, I'm Comire, and if you want to know when Sonic the Hedgehog sold insurance, or the 2 movie projects before the 2020 film, or that time Sonic was rejected by the King of Norway, then keep watching, because this is Star Select, and we're talking about Sonic the Hedgehog's official appearances in film and TV. So, it's 1993. Sonic's ran through 2 games and is going so fast he's in 2 places at once. Literally. 2 cartoon shows aired at the same time. Sonic the Hedgehog on Saturday mornings, which I'll call Saturdays for short, and Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog after school, which I'll call Adventures. Saturdays showed Sonic and Sally Acorn leading freedom fighters against Dr. Robotnik, a world-conquering warlord dictator. Adventures, meanwhile, had Sonic and Tails pull a bunch of gags and tricks on Dr. Robotnik, an idiot with a boomerang for a forehead. Think of them like Teen Titans Go to Teen Titans, or Samurai Jack to the Animaniacs, or The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to 70% of Will Smith's film career. Saturday's entertainment came from the tension of a grim and dreary world ruled by a scarily voice-acted Kingpin-esque Dr. Robotnik, contrasted by the all-for-one and one-for-all personalities of all the animal characters. Adventures gets fun from colourful backdrops, a squishier animation style, and a consistent stream of slapstick jokes exploiting the endless gullibility of Dr. Robotnik and his robot henchmen that all have butt cracks for some reason. Both shows quintessentially 90s. Back when TV would have an educational PSA called Sonic Says, all the kind of hip lingo that your uncle thinks cool people sound like.
I got a juice. Got a juice. We got a juice. Juice time. I'm juicing. Got a juice and cut it loose.
Over in Japan in 1996, Sega collaborated on 2 animated Sonic the Hedgehog specials, which were later dubbed in English and recut as a 54-minute direct-to-video release called Sonic the Hedgehog the Movie. And speaking of just throwing stuff together, here's the plot. Sonic and Tails agree to help Dr. Robotnik take back control of his domain by fighting a rampaging robot called Metal Robotnik, only to be betrayed by the real Robotnik when he activates Hyper Metal Sonic to kill the guy that got his name on a plane but couldn't ask for more than one seat. Knuckles joins in, straight after an Indiana Jones convention, and Robotnik badgers the daughter of the president of the planet into marriage, who, by the way, is a cat girl with a midriff more frequently visible than Tails' homoerotica collection. Because Japan, I assume. 1999 brought the Sonic Underground cartoon series, starring Sonic and his twin siblings Sonia and Manic as members of a royal family forced underground when Dr. Robotnik takes over the world. Fun fact, all 3 main hedgehogs and Sonic in the first 2 cartoons were voiced by Jaleel White, aka Steve Urkel, meaning he had to epitomise the geekiest representation of nerdosity conceivable, and then leave the voice acting booth to play Steve Urkel. The main driver of Sonic Underground was the unique abilities, opinions, and development of its core 3 characters, and the rocking soundtrack underscoring the entire show. Because as everyone knows, the 90s was in short supply of cartoons with animals, aliens, or metal guitar riffs over theme tunes. There's a theory that Dr. Robotnik has black eyes in Saturday's Adventures and Underground due to Sonic 2's box art misunderstanding his in-game sprite. But in the cartoons he has a moustache, like in the video games and direct-to-video movie, but not a full beard like on the cover. So, how did this sack for a head, bullseye on the belly guy get made? If you've got an idea, let me know in the comments. By 2003, the Sonic Adventure and Sonic Advance games brought a bunch more tag-alongs who all came with, in a new cartoon, Sonic X. This show takes place on Earth, with Sonic getting help from a 12-year-old called Chris, his super rich family, and the US government. The ongoing narrative sees Sonic battle against Dr. Eggman and gradually gain humanity's trust. Also on the show, they reawaken an ancient water demon, go to space and almost kill all humanity, Tails tries to get to third base with a Pokemon, you know, normal children's TV stuff. Sonic has a sharper, leaner design in this, proportioned more like what would come to be called modern Sonic, over the round head and body classic Sonic. Sonic X caused a few things, like an educational video game and trading card game, the theme tune responsible for creating the Gotta Go Fast tagline, and a 6-year-old boy from Norway finding it so cool he wrote a letter to the king asking if he could legally change his name to Sonic X. Unfortunately, King Harald said no because the boy wasn't 18, which I can only assume was a cover-up to keep the name all for himself. All hail King Sonic X. 2008 Sonic Unleashed had an online tie-in 3D animated short film called Night of the Werehog. A group of ghosts try to photograph a scared Sonic wandering around a haunted house like Luigi's Mansion with a camera fetish. They end up getting so annoyed, Sonic grows more hair than a woman's legs in the 70s and punches them back to the Ghost House Pokemon episode they came from. A 3D animated children's TV show came in 2014 called Sonic Boom. The show, at the time of the reboot, now reclassified as a spin-off, came with a comic book series, a pair of prequel video games, and a cast redesign where Sonic well and truly hit his early 20s hipster years, grooming away all the fur in favour of a neckerchief, wraps around the wrists and ankles, and a pair of fully blue arms which I can never unsee. Each episode, Sonic and the gang deal with Eggman's screwball plans, buffoonery from the village animals, and their own weird crises. This show is one of my personal favourite children's shows, with its solid comedy, all the characters' entertaining and lovable personalities, and, perhaps most importantly, Knuckles.
Hey, you guys will never believe what I found in this hole.
Dirt?
Lucky guess.
The Sonic Mania Plus re-release in 2018 had an associated 2D animated series released online called Sonic Mania Adventures. It's about Sonic and Eggman fighting over Chaos Emeralds while Knuckles guards the Master Emerald like Sheldon Cooper protects his own virginity. A few months later, in 2019, the Team Sonic racing game came out, which also had a few 2D animated shorts called Team Sonic Racing Overdrive and Chow in Space. This time, Sonic, Tails and Knuckles do a race, while the viewer pretends there isn't a 0% chance that Silver number 2 is going to Mr. Blue. Sonic also has a few film cameos. First, 2012's Wreck-It Ralph, where he explains how character death works. Then, in the 2018 sequel, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Sonic explains Wi-Fi, and pretends he knows how to read. In the same year, he can also briefly be seen during the big battle in Ready Player One. Sonic's TV cameos include a starring role in an episode of the Cartoon Network show OKKO Let's Be Heroes, where Tails teaches the main guy that a curvature of the spine should be one of his #life goals. There's also an episode of The Simpsons where Sonic and Amy appear on a billboard, which I've included in this list since the Simpsons team would have had to get permission for this, judging by the full name and likeness being used. Sonic's obviously been parodied an insane number of times, but we're keeping to licensed, official, and respectable uses of Sonic's image in film and TV. Like that time he was in a couple of McDonald's commercials in 2004, or got wheeled out to shill for American insurance company Progressive in 2012. Because America, I assume. And in 2020, a CG live-action film called Sonic the Hedgehog came to cinemas worldwide. Initially, the design of Sonic received a universally negative response online, with everyone in their blind grandma commenting on his realistic teeth, his non-gloved claw hands, and that general dread you feel looking at a weird Sesame Street demon. The filmmakers redrafted Sonic like a college essay, and fans were delighted at the feature-length story of a safety-seeking hedgehog outrunning Jim Carrey's Dr. Robotnik. What started as a hairy, disagreeable man-child became a standout success. But hairy, disagreeable man-childs blocked the Sonic movie project more than 25 years prior. In 1994, Sega partnered with MGM Studios and Trilogy Entertainment on a Sonic movie, to time with the eventually cancelled Sonic Extreme for Sega Saturn. It was titled Sonic the Hedgehog Wonders of the World, and would have involved Sonic and Dr. Robotnik escaping a Sonic X-Treme video game cartridge and running amok while looking for the Earth's 7 Chaos Emeralds. Because someone clearly thought the world is a Jumanji meets Dragon Ball Z storyline, but with 100% more hedgehogs. Despite video game movies at the time like Super Mario Bros., Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat doing all kinds of bad, the treatment for the film was internally well received. Unfortunately, the deal between the companies broke down, and after the Sega Saturn's US launch underperformed and the PlayStation and N64 gained traction in the games market, it seemed like it wasn't the right time for a Sonic the Hedgehog movie. And the rest is history. But what's that spinning this way? I think it's the Comire Corner, with a video series from the parodypub.fr called Blanket is a Troll. Think funniest home videos, but with a Street Fighter character added for good measure. They really know how to put a video game character into real life. Check out the references link in the description below and watch a funny set of videos. But hey, going on this, I was thinking, where does Sonic go next, TV or film wise? Like, I thought of this idea where Sonic won't give up his rings to the government or something, so the government bring in Knuckles to try to convince him otherwise. And then boom, Sonic and Knuckles, Civil War. Hey, maybe you've got a better idea, let me know down below or chuck me a tweet. And with that, I'll say I've been Comire, this has been Star Select, thank you, and good night. Drawn video game inspired by Greek mythology. It comes from Ubisoft, who, following their games of Super Mario and Star Fox, have decided to put an androgynous pit inside The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild in hopes Nintendo don't realise they never actually signed off on it.